We often feel we are not happy. We want to enjoy our present, but at the same time, we are not able to enjoy. When we make connections, we always make connections based on our past beliefs, and we raise the bar of our trust. And the people who want to come up in our life, they truly deserve our love, truly deserve our authentic self. They just simply want to share their life with us. They choose us. They are to face a lot more challenges just because we haven't overcome from all the problems that we carry, from all the resentment that we carry, from all the experiences that we usually carry. And the people who choose us, they are to prove themselves every single time. And sometimes they literally give up, but sometimes they show up the way and we embrace those people. We start testing people on the basis of what we received from others in our past. And sometimes we keep prejudicing the people who don't really deserve this prejudication. And therefore, we are not able to enjoy our present. We don't enjoy the relationships. And we keep testing, assessing all the people who don't really deserve to be in that kind of test. Most of the time, we keep carrying everything, and we even don't make decision we don't need to carry. We don't even let everything go. And the moment we decide, still it takes time. But in most of the time, we don't let go. Don't know why does it happen, but it happens. Our mind feels comfortable by remaining in the past. Our mind wants to keep us alive. It works for our survival. And the way it works, it most of the time prepares us. What if the same thing happens again? What if you are not ready? But this time, you don't need to deal with everything. That's what your mind says. Our mind says. It doesn't want us to deal with the same thing. It doesn't want us to learn from experiences and internalize what we learned or what we experienced. Or most of the time, it simply doesn't want us to observe and then internalize. It perceives the future and the people based on our past experiences and what people did with us. And it develops the same kind of pattern. And then we feel like we are not enjoying the life. We are not allowing people to be with us the way they can be, the way they should be. And we keep carrying everything. But why do we keep carrying everything? Because we want to protect us. Our mind wants to protect us. But the true protection comes up when we allow ourselves, when our mind allow ourselves first to observe, then to internalize. And before that, the moment we allow ourselves to literally incubate about situation on all angles, not just from our angle but from others' angles too. The moment we allow ourselves simply to sit by making some time thinking about situation thinking about others' behavior, or simply putting ourselves in others' shoe and then feeling comfortable. They were just people. They did something what they were compelled to do. They did something what their behavior allowed them to do. They did something because someone would have done something to them. Two things happen. Either people internalize and simply don't repeat what happened with them, and they give most of the things to others. Second thing happens when people repeat the same behavior what had been repeated with them. And if we are able to know and realize this revelation, then it becomes easy to let go. Then it becomes easy to release what we are carrying. And we need to release. We need to feel free. Life is just not about survival. We should make our mind realize, I'm surviving, but I want to live. And I allow you to live. I allow you to embrace the life. I allow you to enjoy and feel happy, and simply make the most of the connection and let the life breathe through you, through my soil. We just need to make our mind realize in this way. And the moment we develop this kind of pattern, by giving time, by thinking rather than ruminating, by sitting beside the situation or experiences rather than sitting in those situations, then it becomes easy to release and feel light. But the moment we keep remaining in those situations and let all those situations administer our life, then it becomes harder to release. And bit by bit we get the hang of that weight, and we forget we have carried something that hurts us. We have carried something that doesn't allow us to grow. We have carried something that not letting our life advance. And we have carried something that doesn't let the people come up in our life, or let the life change or go in a specific direction to thrive. But we don't need to get the hang of it. The moment something happens, all we can do, we can simply react. We can make wrong decisions. We can end up with negative experiences or fallen out with our friendships and relationships. But right after that, we can work on problems. We can simply approach people and clear everything out, because no man is an island. We shouldn't ever let our sun go down on our anger, especially with people we really are into. And even if issues don't get resolved, all we can do, we can simply release by learning, by embracing, by acknowledging, and simply forgiving the people, and feeling comfortable that this process is going to take time. Gradually, life finds its way, and we learn to prioritize others' things. We learn to value others. We learn to perceive the people in a different angle the moment we feel secure with others. The moment people pass our tests, though we shouldn't create tests for others, but simply That's how we survive. And we learn how to trust again. We learn how to release. Sometimes people teach us by pointing on ourselves. Sometimes we learn from people. Sometimes we simply learn by coming through the same kind of situations and experiences. It's our way of learning. We can change or we simply can go through this. But the moment we choose the different way for not dealing with the same thing, same pain over and over again, we learn how to release. We learn how not to carry. We learn how to let go. All we can do simply by being with those situations as a side character rather than the lead character, and embracing the situation, acknowledging the situation, working on the situation, and feeling prepared and not repeating the same thing. The more we repeat the pattern, the more it becomes harder to not to carry and to not to release. You know why does it happen? Because every repetition becomes our habit, and every habit becomes our personality. And the moment it becomes a part of our personality, then it's indelible to remove. So we don't need to repeat the pattern. We just need to know about the pattern and then work on it. Then we can simply release. Then we can simply let go. I know it's not easy, but it takes time. But the moment we feel comfortable with that time and let the life does it work, it becomes automatically easy. Because we don't need to focus on everything. We have limited time, a lot more things, a lot more desires and dreams. But the experiences are the same. At some extent we can focus, but right after that, we just need to let the things go. Let the things happen. Let the people allow. Let the life flows the way it flows. And by just going with that flow, we can actually create the life we want. But we should have the idea about the flow of the life. At least we should have the idea about how we can work in that flow, rather than simply driving by that flow and not doing anything. And then life works. And then we enjoy the life. The moment we work, the moment we simply acknowledge the past, revere that past, and then let the past go, rather than carrying everything. What I've observed about myself and about my life, I simply observe. Everything was valuable. Everything taught me something. Everything gave me beautiful experience and learnings. What I try to carry the lessons, but not the experiences. Or even experiences I carry. I try to carry the different perception. If I revisit to my past, that's what I try to do. We don't need to break all the connections with our past, but simply we can perceive the past with a different angle. without losing ourselves. And that is the thing we need to do. And this perception develops itself when we learn through experiences, when we learn from people, when we internalize what we observed. Time automatically fosters this perception too. Either we move on without healing, or we simply heal and we move on. In third scenario, we learn, we heal, we embrace that pain, and then we move on. Either way, we learn how to respect the life, how to live the life. But the third one actually frees us from all worries from our past and teaches us how to be with that past if it shows up, how to be with all those experiences and all those fears, problems, doubts, and insecurities. If you choose the third one, that is not easy. We are able to release, we are able not to carry, we are able to forgive truly from our heart to everyone, to ourselves, to someone who hurt us, to situations, and everyone who did something wrong, either our boss, either our kith and kin, either our parents, either our selves. And then things happen, then life changes, then life flows, then we enjoy. In a nutshell, I just want to say, just make decision to let go. Just make a decision to release. No matter what exactly you did in your past, but all you can do, just let it go. Observe it from all angles. Observe your experiences, their experiences. What did you do? Why did you do? What did it? Why did it? And simply let everything go. Put yourself in their shoe and then be in your own shoe. And distill what you had to learn and simply let everything go. And I know we can do this. I know we are able to do this. We have the right to live. We have the right to enjoy. Revere that tribe. Revere the life. Make the most of it. Don't raise your bar of trust. Simply trust. By allowing what is for you. By noticing what is not for you. Be a silent observer. And then you literally can allow people to be in your life and enjoy everything and feel happy. With this beautiful thought, brings a smile on everyone's face. Make the world a better place to live. Signing off, Vivek Kumar, your buddy. Bye bye.